Hi, this is Elizabeth Wells again with How to Rest, a loving guide for the wearied, the anxious, and the grieved. So, welcome today to part 3 of this series, which is about preparing yourself to rest. I'd like to say that further in this series, I'm going to be talking about different ways of rest when we're in activity. There's activities that are very restful to us. But right now, I'm talking about the kind of rest where we kind of slowly shut down, shut the world out for a few minutes, close our eyes, go inside, or even consciously connect to the world to find a restful moment in our very busy days. So the first thing is to find a place where you feel safe and where you are safe. That's really important. And that might present some challenges for some people and not for others. So I'm going to talk to those people that might feel challenged by that. So first of all, you want to make sure there's no distractions around you, right? Don't be driving. You don't want trucks coming towards you or anything like that. But you also want to be able to put the cell phone away for a few moments and not having it there ready to pick up, or the vibration going, oh, someone called, someone texted. Just put that down for a few minutes if you can. And I know it's addiction for many of us, right? Oh, somebody's there, somebody's there, somebody's there. We're always like, it's like, meow, meow, like a string going back and forth, a little yo-yo ball. But to find rest, we want to let that rest as well. And we want to feel safe, not only outside, physically safe, but we want to feel safe inside. And sometimes after, if you're filled with anxiety or worry, you're thinking too much. We're over analyzing, trying to figure something out, trying to, put out fires, right? And so there's no safety in our mind. In meditation, sometimes I call it monkey mind. The mind's jumping here and here and here and here and there. Or we're just trying to figure things out, in our lives. So what we want to do is we want to take a break from that. And we want to create a field of safety around ourselves. And there are several ways to do this. The first way is to consciously disengage from the world. And you go, what's that mean, huh? And that means putting that cell phone down, not taking the phone call, maybe going in your bedroom. For young mothers, it might be going to the bathroom for a few minutes, right? And I know your 5-year-olds could still be there going, Mommy, when am I going to come out? When are you coming out? When are you coming out? And that happened to a friend of mine when her son was 5 years old. How to get a break. You might not have that ability. So how to take a sort of mental health break for the mind, how to take a break from our thoughts. So 2 ways to do this. First of all, what you're thinking about, you want to put outside of yourself. So for example, you're thinking. Take a moment and whatever you're thinking about, imagine putting it in a cubbyhole. Remember when some of us were little and we went to kindergarten or nursery school and there were all those, shelves, and we take our shoes off and our jackets and you had your little cubbyhole or your locker. Put it in a locker somewhere. You will get it later. Another way that I really love is giving it what you're thinking about to someone you love. So it could be somebody here, someone passed on, but someone who loves you very much. Could be a person, could be your dog. Say, would you hold this for me for a while? Would you take care of this concern and worry of mine while I rest? And I know they'll say yes, because they love you. And then that may be enough, but you could almost imagine yourself in a bubble, a glass bubble, a bubble of light, a cloud, a color, whatever it is. Take yourself somewhere. Take yourself in your imagination to the beach. Go somewhere where you feel that the world is outside of you and not pressing into you. It's very hard to rest when you don't feel safe. So we're trying to create ways for you to feel safe, or ways for you to let go of what's concerning you for a few minutes so you can relax and rest. There's a beautiful word called Temenos. It's a Greek word, and it was like the sacred holy ground and land of the gods and the kings, sacred space, sanctuaries. So you are creating your Temenos right now for you to be able to rest. And this can be just a moment. You can even just say, this is my time for a moment. This is my appointment with peace. So I say meditation is your appointment with peace. So is rest. I can take 5 minutes out of my day to do this, right? We have 12 5-minute slots in an hour, and we have 24 hours in a day. And so 12 5-minute slots times 24 equals 288 5-minute slots. And you can say, I am taking one 5-minute slot in my day to rest, to breathe, to relax, to disengage from the world for a moment. So one way to prepare yourself to rest is to consciously disengage from the world, right? And you can put some music on, start to rest, lie down wherever you are, just inhale, exhale, relax, right? And just say, this is my time for me. And put the concerns in your mind, give it to somebody else. These are the steps. Put the concerns away, put them in the cubby hole, give them away for 5 minutes, and say, this is my appointment with peace. This is my time right now. So that's the beginning. Another way, though, to start to prepare to rest is to consciously connect with the world. And I offer this because when we are anxious, worried, grieved, sometimes we can't go inside ourselves. Sometimes we can't shut the world down. Sometimes we're thinking so much, or we're re-looping into traumatized memories when we close our eyes. So the other way is to consciously engage with the world. And how you would do this is to take a deep breath in and open your eyes. Or you could deliberately, mindfully, consciously keep your eyes closed and take yourself to a daydream that is restful to you. Could be a place on the beach, in the forest. Maybe you're golfing with your golf buddies. Maybe you imagine yourself painting in a beautiful area. So you deliberately or consciously or mindfully go into a daydream that is restful to you to prepare yourself to rest. Or you can open your eyes, excuse me, and consciously look around the room you're in or your outside environment that you're in. Observe your environment. Identify things in your environment. You could go, flowers behind me, artwork, painting, orange color, lamp over there, door over there, sculpture there, a green jacket over there. And you're deliberately identifying objects in the room will help start to relax you and prepare you to rest. Now, I'm taking a long time to explain this to you, and these things can take less than a minute, right? 30 seconds. And then you're able to start to slow down and start a practice of relaxing, exhaling, surrendering, and trusting. But this idea of safety is really important for us when we want to rest, both external safety and internal safety. To review, there is giving away what's going on in your mind to someone else, putting it outside of yourself, creating a sacred space around you, a bubble of some sort. Closing your eyes and going inside and feeling a sense of safety and peace and connection to the ground and your breath. And then the other is to connect outward by deliberately taking yourself away to your imagination, through your imagination, to a place of great beauty or peace for yourself, and or to open your eyes and identify objects in the room. So these are ways to start to rest, to come into a sacred space, a Temenos for yourself, of rest. I understand this firsthand because after my mom passed on, there's certain kind of meditations that I couldn't do. Mindfulness meditation was one of them. That was not working for me because when I thought breathe, I thought of my mom's last breath and her dying days. When I'm just being still, I thought of how she couldn't move on the bed. So I kept re-looping into traumatic memories, and I had to find new ways to find rest. And for me, it wasn't going inside in that kind of a way. It was, let's open my eyes and see what's around me. Not every time I rested or meditated, but sometimes. And I know when you are watching over somebody, when you are caring for somebody, whether it's a young child or a parent, in our very busy lives, there are interruptions. You might think, how come I can't get just 5 minutes to myself, right? I'm sure, does anybody feel that way? So be gentle on yourself, okay? When you get into those moments of, and you're upset with other people and yourself, breathe it out. Exhale with your mouth open and say, it's okay. I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay. You will find a way to rest. We'll do that together. I'd like to leave you with a beautiful quote. It's a Spanish proverb. It's on the PDF if you want to get the PDF below. You sign your name and your email address, and you will get this beautiful PDF, which it is on. And if you do that, make sure you move it out of your spam folder when it comes so that you'll receive other emails and you won't miss any opportunities. But this is the quote. How beautiful it is to do nothing and then to rest afterward. How beautiful it is to do nothing and then to rest afterward. I love that. How beautiful it is to do nothing and then to rest afterward. I hope you find a beautiful moment of rest in your day today. And thank you for being with me. On the next video, I'm going to talk about transitioning out of rest. So I've talked a little bit about preliminary steps, preparing yourself to rest. I want to talk about coming out of rest and how to do that. And if you want to see the series and don't want to miss anything, hit the subscribe button. Thank you again. Peace be with you and rest.